Hello, Graham. Akeana is clearly a new company. Would you like to introduce Akeana for us, please?
Akeana, it is a young company. It was founded over 4 years ago, and we came out of stealth middle of last year. But even though it's a young company, the team that is the main part of the company has been together for around 20 years. They came from Cray, and they've worked on high-performance processors, for example, in Broadcom, in Cavium Networks, and then in Marvell, working on the ThunderX server processor CPU. So if you think of where was the ThunderX team, they've come into Akeana. So that team came in, and then using the RISC-V ISA, we're able to very quickly build up a broad portfolio of products for high-performance processors.
I've heard that you already have a broad range of products. Would you share more, please?
As I said before, the engineering team, when they came into Akeana, they built up, based upon their experience, they were able to very quickly build up an engineering database that's developed in System Verilog, highly parameterizable and configurable, and that allowed them to develop from that single source in-order cores, out-of-order cores, and they could develop and create individual products. Also as well, not just the cores, the processors, but system blocks and interconnect IP as well could be developed. So in terms of the cores, we have 3 families. The first one is the 100 series, which is 32-bit, ultra small, ultra low power for deeply embedded applications. Then we have our 1000 series, which is 64-bit, in order or out of order. And these are more consumer data computation, optimum computation per area per watt series of cores. And then the 5000 series, which is our ultra high performance, and that gives us our leading edge performance. And then around those cores, as the team has come from building server SoCs, they know that they need system IP blocks, they need interconnect capability with those cores to build up large multi-core systems, and we also offer those as well.
Performance is a critical factor here, and at your board, in your presentations, you often refer to multi-threading as a key technology, and this is pretty unique. Would you tell us more, please?
The Akeana team previously has developed simultaneous multi-threading as part of the previous processor implementation, so has that capability. So we offer that multi-threading capability in our cores. So when we engage with customers, especially in AI applications, automotive applications, there's a clear demand and need for multi-threading. For example, they have a situation where one thread is running the main execution, second thread will be doing management of hardware, accelerators, resource, and interrupts. With Akeana offering that, the customers can benefit from multi-threading, and we see a clear advantage in order to meet the needs of the customer.
Is Akeana seeing RISC-V used primarily for AI chips, and how are you using RISC-V in your products?
RISC-V is gaining a lot of traction in AI applications. There's multiple reasons. Clearly, AI is, especially in the data compute area, AI has a lot of sequential data compute that can greatly benefit from customization and acceleration. And RISC-V is ideally suited for that with vector extensions. And we've done that within our cores. We've got very long vector length extensions up to 4K bit. We've also added AI acceleration. So some of the sigmoid, exponential, ATRAN functions have all been accelerated, giving very high performance. We also see a sort of heterogeneous compute requirement and the connectivity of that heterogeneous compute. So whether you've got controller cores, vector cores, gem engines, those are all connected, and we offer that within Akeana of the connectivity options, so we get very high parallel performance, giving very optimum capability.
The RISC-V ecosystem is incredibly lively. How is Akeana differentiating from the other companies?
Akeana is a RISC-V vendor IP, because Akeana is a soft IP vendor. So I think The main area that we differentiate is in terms of performance. So as we say, Akeana is performance, 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 and performance in terms of the CPU. Yes, we are, I think, the only supplier, or definitely the leader in terms of multi-threading, multi-core, coherent systems for IP. And also we offer a very high performance in terms of data compute, so that we can have parallel computation, very efficient data operations. And also the CPU compute with a single core, we are industry leading with a spec int score of 25.
Thank you, Graham.
Thank you.